Ethan froze. He recognized the handwriting immediately. It was Logan's. There was no doubt in his mind, the way he looped the heavy pressure on the lowercase ds. It was exactly how Logan had written his class notes and field sketches. The paper smelled faintly of ash and pine. Confused and disturbed, Ethan reported it to local authorities, who sent it to the park rangers. For days, experts examined the envelope and paper for fingerprints, DNA, or trace materials. They found nothing. No prints, no saliva on the envelope seal, no microscopic debris to place it anywhere. It was as if it had appeared from nowhere. Even more disturbing, the route drawn on the map wasn't logical. Logan had marked a winding, inefficient path, one that seemed to avoid flat terrain and instead deliberately skirted dangerous cliff ledges and avalanche zones. Why, and why end at a spot that didn't exist on any official park map? No trail led there. No climber had recorded a route through it. It was simply listed on older ranger charts as Zone 1 to be an unstable, off-limits section of cliffside where nesting eagles and rockfalls made travel impossible. In fact, the area had been closed for over 5 years. But still, there was that red X. Some rangers dismissed it as a hoax. But Ranger Caleb Morris wasn't so sure. He had led the original search team, and this map disturbed him more than he let on. He recognized part of the route because he had walked some of it himself during the initial search. There had been something about that area. A strange silence, a stillness in the trees. One part of the map, just before the X, had a tiny drawing, what looked like a bird's nest surrounded by 4 dots. Caleb didn't know what it meant, but something told him it wasn't just decorative. "It's a warning," he muttered, under his breath, though he couldn't explain why. Ethan was adamant that Logan couldn't have sent the map, at least not from anywhere reachable. His phone had been off for months, his bank accounts untouched. And then there was the envelope itself. It had a small, nearly invisible tear along the bottom, and wedged in the crease was a single, charred pine needle, blackened at the tip. No one could explain how it got there, or why the ink on the map seemed smudged only in one area, right over the red X, as if Logan had hesitated. As summer approached, Caleb made a decision. He told no one about he would follow the map, alone, because something was calling him back to that cliffside, and he needed to know if Logan had somehow survived, or if something far stranger had occurred. Ranger Caleb Morris waited for a clear weather window before setting off alone, carrying only essentials: rope, satellite tracker, 2 radios, and a high-powered monocular. The route outlined on Logan's mysterious map wasn't a trail, it was a winding, brutal climb up steep rock faces and along razor-thin ledges. Several parts were so treacherous he had 2 freeclimb sections with sheer drops on either side.